आपके जो प्रॉब्लम्स है आप खुद ही से सॉल्व कर सकते हैं। अगर इफ आई वर एबल टू solve my own issues and my own problems on my own, I would have done that a long time before. I mean, who wants to be like this? No one wants to be like this. Yeah, come on. No one wants to be depressed for more than 5 years. No one wants to take medications every single day, go to a psychologist, consult a doctor, try finding friends, try finding people to talk to. How can you be like that? It's like really difficult. You keep on finding purpose of doing things. You keep on finding purpose of making a doodle. You keep finding purpose of writing, of cooking, of the most, uh, you know, uh, of the things that you love the most. When you are depressed, you will try to find a purpose of going out for cycling. I loved cycling. I love, but then क्या मतलब है साइकिलिंग करने का? फालतू का टाइम वेस्ट है, 1 डेढ़ घंटा यार। कौन जाता है साइकिलिंग करने के लिए? सो आई डोंट गो। क्या फायदा है ये पेंट करके, डायरी लिख के और ये डूडल करके? देयर इज नो पॉइंट डूइंग दैट। बट दैट इज द पॉइंट, यू नो लाइक व्हेन यू बिकम सेंसिटिव, यू स्टार्ट राइटिंग योर इमोशंस, योर रॉ इमोशंस, जो आपके मन में आता है आप उसी तरीके से उसको अपनी डायरी में लिखते हैं। एंड जब आप उसको पढ़ते हैं देन यू रियलाइज कि ओ, इट्स सो ब्यूटीफुल यार। I can think so nicely. I can be so beautiful in my thoughts. And when you doodle, you become so creative. You can mix match elements. You can have different elements for different emotions. You can have an octopus, which is like really beautiful at times when you see this BBC World documentaries on ocean life. They're so beautiful octopus here. Yeah, I don't know from where they get it. I mean, I've never been to an ocean, but yes. Yeah. So when you become sensitive, you become very unfortunate because सेंसिटिव होते हैं तो दो तरीके की चीज़ें होती है हम लोग के लाइफ में। एक जो है वो आपको हर जगह सिर्फ होप दिखाते हैं कि एवरीथिंग इज सो होपफुल, यू कैन ऑलवेज कीप होपिंग फॉर थिंग्स, कीप होपिंग टू फाइंड अ गुड फ्रेंड, कीप होपिंग टू यू नो have a good conversation with someone, to cook good food, to draw, to write, to read, to go out, to dress well, to sleep well, to watch a good movie, to everything that you love. That is the hope. And on the second hand, you know, and at the same time, that hope ties you to the ground, settles you to the ground, converts all your good, beautiful dreams into, fear, darkness, and suddenly you realize, oh my god, shit, what I have been doing. But then, seriously, I feel like you cannot be like this. But then, when you have to make sense of this life or this depression, there is always someone to go to. There has to be a person, you can always go to. There has to be a safe zone where you can, be whatever you feel like. To have that safe zone, it's like आजकल होता नहीं है ना। वो सेफ जोन सिर्फ कहने के लिए है कि आई हैव अ सेफ जोन, बट देन यू डोंट ट्रस्ट। आई डोंट ट्रस्ट। So for me, having that safe zone is also a very difficult question. But then I have met a lot of people who have shown me hope, and then suddenly they vanish because oh my god, कितना बोलता है, कितना सोचता है, कितना करता है यार ये आदमी, क्या बकवास है। The problem is, when you go through so much, you start understanding, or you start reading between the lines, between the thoughts, between the emotions, and you get it. What kind of thing, when someone shakes the head and say nothing. With that shaking of head means the feel of being disgust and pathetic. एक बारी बोल दिया कि शक्ल नहीं दिखनी है तेरी, क्यों शक्ल दिखा रहा है? एक बारी बोल दिया नहीं बात करनी है तेरे से, क्यों बात कर रहा है? How can you explain that? I asked my psychologist, can we explain this? Because uh, when you trust someone, or when even not trusting, and you just know that when I just talk to this one person, things will be all right, things will be good, things will be better in a way. You will be able to find a solution to the things that you are into, or you can find a slight light out of darkness, and you'll be able to move on with the next solution or next problem or whatever. And the person is not ready to listen to you. That becomes a problem, right? क्या करें, आजकल जिंदगी इतनी मुश्किल हो गई है, और व्यस्त हो गए हैं लोग थोड़े ज़्यादा ही आजकल। हर किसी के अपने इश्यूज हैं, हर किसी के अपने प्रॉब्लम्स हैं, हर किसी की अपनी चीज़ें हैं, so they just don't want to give a fuck to your life or the way it is. They just want to be consumed in their own life, consumed in their own thoughts. But sometimes sharing your issues or listening to the issues gives a perspective. You know, you can have a perspective to your own issues, to your own problems. But somewhere down the line in these 10 years, I have become a safe zone. I have become that one person, who can listen to anything or anyone. I have that patience, not for myself, but for the other one. And मेरा साइकोलॉजिस्ट बोलता है कि सूर्या तेरे को यही वाला पेशेंस अपने लिए चाहिए रे। ऐसा तू दूसरों के लिए पेशेंस लेके आता है, तेरा पेशेंस किधर गया भाई? Like shit, I cannot have that patience for myself. That's bad. सारी ज्ञान की बातें दूसरे के लिए होती है, खुद के लिए ज्ञान की बातें थोड़ी होती हैं. So that is also a truth of life. So I have become that safe zone. I keep on saying to people that if you are going through anything, if you have anything in your head, just you can just text me, call me, or whatever you feel like. I'm there. I I will not solve the issues. I'll not solve the problems, but then I can listen to it, and just by listening, you can have their own solution to it. Because हम लोग जब बातें करते हैं ना, तो हम लोग एक एक तह तक बातें करते हैं. We try and open the layers of the things that we are trying to say. And then जैसे जैसे वो layers unfold होते हैं, हम लोग के खुद के problems के solutions मिलते हैं. So by writing, by doodling, by cycling, by talking to people, I get strength. I get the strength to fight. I get the strength to live one more day of my life. I get the courage to see the same dream again one more time, to be at the place. एक बार और, चलो एक बार और करते हैं, एक बार और देखते हैं, एक बार और हो ही जाएगा. जिंदगी को आसान बनाने के बहुत सारे तरीके हैं ना. अनसोफिस्टिकेशन, या फिर जितना सिंपल आप चीज़ों को कर सकते हैं उतना सिंपल आप चीज़ों को कर भी दे, तो शायद प्रॉब्लम्स का सॉल्यूशन हो जाए, या प्रॉब्लम्स ना हो. बट देन we get stuck into that one loop of forever. वो फॉरएवर का लूप कभी ख़त्म ही नहीं होता है, कि हम हमेशा ऐसा रहना चाहते हैं, हम हमेशा खुश रहना चाहते हैं. यू कैन नॉट बी हैप्पी फॉरएवर, बिकॉज यू आर नॉट गोइंग टू लिव फॉरएवर. आई हैव एक्सेप्टेड दैट यू नो आई एम गोइंग टू बी लाइक दिस, but that out of this, what can I do? what will be the best thing that I can do out of it. So I decided to write. I decided to, to draw things just like this, random, which makes sense, which does not make sense. Until unless I don't find this reason behind the suffering. Somewhere down the line, I know the reason behind the suffering, but then, every single day it keep on changing. वो हर रोज बदल जाता है, कभी कभी कुछ हो जाता है, कभी कुछ चीज़ें समझ